The incident that I want to share with you today and this week happened when I was in the fifth grade. I was quite young. My father was pastoring a small church in southern Louisiana, and in our part of the state at that time, there was not a lot of work involved. And so at this particular time that I will speak about, my dad did not have a job, and our income was very, very slim. It was very difficult at that particular time. And I didn't realize it then, but I do now. One Sunday night, we came in from church, and some of my siblings asked Mother, "What are we going to have to eat tonight?" And Mother said, "Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but there is nothing in the house to eat. We are completely out of food, and so we're not going to have anything." That caught me as a surprise, and also my brothers and sisters. But we went to bed after we had a season of time in prayer, and that prayer session was a little longer than usual for our time just before going to bed. I remember hearing Mom pray and ask God to supply our needs. But we went to bed. The next morning when we got up, we were preparing to catch our bus to go to school that Monday morning. And while we were getting dressed, someone knocked on the front door of our house. And my brother went to the door, and when he opened the door, there was a gentleman there, and he said, "Is Preacher Young at home?" And my brother said, "He is." And Dad heard the conversation, so he went to the door, and he recognized the man and greeted him. And the man said, "Mr. Young, I am not a Christian." But he said, "When I woke up this morning, there was an urge that came to me." He said, "I don't know how to explain it, but I just felt like I had to bring some groceries to your house today." And when we walked out on the front porch of the house, the man had backed his pickup up to our front porch. And the back of his pickup was absolutely full of bags of groceries. And the cab on the passenger side was full of bags of groceries. My brother and I and Dad helped that man bring those groceries into our house. The kitchen was small. It didn't take long till all of the cabinets were full, and the table in the middle of the kitchen was full, and there were bags of groceries put on the floor. And after he brought all of those things in, the man sat down in the living room and began to talk to my dad and explained more to him about what drove him to do what he did. And of course, Dad thanked him profusely, and so did my mother. We kids stood around on the outer edges of the room and listened with awe and amazement. And then the man walked out of the house and drove away. I've never forgotten that. The night before, Mother was praying that God would meet our needs. I shared this with you today because there may be somebody listening who is going through a difficult and a challenging time. I just want you to know that God knows where you are, and God knows how to take care of your need. Put your faith in God. Go to God with your problems, and God will meet your need. If God will do it for the Young family many years ago in a little rural community, God will do it for you. I hope you will be blessed and encouraged by this little report today. God bless you.